Hello, I am going to give you all a quick lecture on what it means to revise. This is something students get confused about quite a bit. Revising means to see again. It doesn't mean to scrap your paper and start all over again, okay? Any paper, even a paper that is a D, has redeeming qualities in it and has things that you can work on. And this paper example I'm going to look at real quickly with you is not a D paper. It is an excellent essay. But I want to show you a couple of things about comments and feedback from me and things that most teachers do so that you know how to fix them and edit them when you're working yourself. So over here in the corner, you'll see the ellipsis and the brackets. That just means there's a longer comment for you there, and you have to click on to expand it. So for example, if I click on this, it'll tell me the rest of the information that I had stated there for you. You can reply to the comments. I do try to read them. Usually you have to let me know that you've commented on them. And one of the things going on in this section is something almost everybody had trouble with essay number 1, which is a lot of summarizing of parts of the ad rather than actually connecting those actions to their matching emotional appeals. So if in the hashtag like a girl ad, which a lot of people wrote on, the girl has an action that she's doing where she's throwing the football like a girl, then that might be the appeal to victory or the appeal to success. But you have to actually discuss the action taking place in the ad. You can't just state that the action took place. Here's another example of that. Don't just state this. Show me the different opinions people have about what actions are, quote, like a girl, and whether those actions are good or bad, okay? The next comment is something, again, that I do quite a bit of, especially on the first drafts, which is to correct MLA format. So all of these little balloons, I like purple, they're drop-down balloons. So they each connect, as you can see here, to a comment that is dropped in. And I try to drop the comments in specifically so that you can fix errors. So this is a really good quote. A lot of you are making this particular mistake. So the quote, when it is done, gets the quotation end marks, and then you put the parenthetical citation after the quotation closes, and the period goes outside the parenthetical quotation marks. And I've given an example of how that should look. Okay, the other thing is you don't include the whole or even part of the author's title. You just use the author's last name and the page number, and as we discussed, most of our page numbers are just going to be page 1, 4, or 1 and 2 for online articles. Okay, but that is the correct format. And again, this is an abbreviated comment. If I want to read the whole comment, I have to click on it. Now, I did not go through your papers and correct every single quote this way. I correct one of them because I'm not your editor. You are your own editor. So I've shown you how to fix this error. Now it's your job upon revision to go through all the quotes and make sure that they're all cited correctly. Okay, for example, this one is not denoted. That's because I'm leaving it for the writer to fix himself or herself. Okay, I also try to give limited feedback in terms of not overwhelming you with every single page. You have 7 or 8 comments. I try to give about 3 comments per page. Sometimes I have to do more. I do also give positive feedback, okay, because I want you to be doing more of things like this. And then the other thing you're going to want to look for when you're doing revisions is end comments, okay? You're going to want to click on the end comments and see what has been written for you. This is a summary of all of the things that you've done well and things that you could fix and work on for your next draft. And you can revise Essay 1 or Essay 2. And again, giving you this kind of feedback is formative. That means I'm helping you form your writing into more acceptable academic prose. It doesn't mean that your writing is bad, and it doesn't mean that you as a person are bad. Do not take this personally. I am criticizing your writing. That is my job, okay? And I'm trying to make sure that you can be as successful as possible with continuing writing assignments. And that is the reason behind all of the particular comments. The comments are also all tied to your rubric. And remember, your rubric is on your assignment sheet, and it says this essay should. So as you're getting ready to revise Essay 1, if you so wish, please keep this in mind and keep this kind of revision idea in mind for all future essays as well. Revision means to see again. Really, it's another do-over. It's another draft. It doesn't mean to start from scratch. Good luck.